The No Name Gourmet with us. We're going to be making Cincinnati chili, huh?
Yeah, Ron, have you ever had Cincinnati chili?
No, I've had Utah chili.
You've had Utah chili?
Yeah.
Well, Cincinnati chili is a little bit different because it always includes this.
Oh, okay.
You probably recognize that. That's spaghetti.
That's right.
And it usually always includes 3 other ingredients. Well, depending on your preference. It has beans, cheese, and onions.
Onions.
We start with ground beef. And
looks like you browned that.
Yeah, well, you process the ground beef a little bit differently for this recipe.
Okay, how do you do that?
Well, basically what happens, and this recipe is going to be out on the web, so people will be able to do this. I don't want them to get too excited because usually I try and keep it simple, Ron. You see, I got a lot of dishes out here.
Yes, you do.
We blanch this in salted boiling water. So
really?
That's what makes it break up like this. That gives you the consistency that you need for the chili.
So you just browned it?
No. We actually do boiling salted water, then you put in the water and break it up, and then you strain it. I'm going to point out that people should have a metal strainer in their house or a metal colander. If you don't have one, buy one.
Okay.
This is a really good one. It's available at a couple of the restaurant supplies in Salt Lake.
Yeah, mine's super cheap though, and you can probably get it anywhere.
Well, the nice thing about this one is it's got a lot of holes. You can see through it, and it drains really fast.
Cool.
So when you put it in there, you just put the beef like this.
In here, and then drain it in here. The thing about having a metal colander is that you can put this in the dishwasher and clean it after you use it on poultry or other proteins.
Okay.
It's food safety, but it's also a really great thing because these will last forever.
Good.
Anyway, let's talk about the recipe for a minute, and then we're going to put some things together over here in the pot.
Okay.
In fact, I probably should put some heat on there if we're going to cook. There's a lot of unusual spices in this. The usual thing for all chilies is chili powder. This has chili powder, all right? But it also has some unusual things. Has cocoa.
Cocoa.
Has cinnamon. Has allspice. Black pepper. Cayenne pepper. There's another regular chili item.
Yeah.
And then I usually put in some, this is Mexican oregano. So it looks a little bit differently than normal oregano. I'm just going to break that up.
Grind that up a little bit.
Yep, white sugar. And then it has garlic, brown sugar, and our paste.
Quite the combo there.
So what we got to do at this point is our oil's hot. We've heated up some oil. Into the oil goes. Oh, that's all right. Into the oil goes some onions. We're going to brown those for a few minutes, and then we're going to take the spices and put those in the oil as well with the onions and cook those for just a minute.
Okay.
And then after that, we add all the rest of the ingredients, including the meat and the tomato sauce, and the chicken stock, and then we simmer it for about an hour.
So it looks like this is pretty spicy.
No, it's not really spicy.
Okay.
In fact, you're going to be able to tell our viewers
probably the sugar and the cocoa cut it down a little bit.
Helps to cut it.
Yeah.
But then I'm looking at the Franks.
Well, that's actually to put on afterwards. When
Okay, so this is just like, if you want it spicy.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, so when are you ready to put this in?
Well, we're gonna want to get some brown color on these onions.
Okay, so we'll let you work on that.
Which will take a minute.
And when we come back, we're going to see how this all comes together, this masterpiece in the kitchen.
And then we're going to put it on some spaghetti, and we're going to talk about how many ways they serve this, between 3 and 6.
Very cool.
All right.
Okay.
Cincinnati Chili coming up. All right, also coming up on KJZZ News at 9, Oprah is calling it her